remember me? I'm Esmeralda the Tooth Fairy, and this is my helper, Pixie.
Hi, boys and girls.
We've known you since you lost your first baby tooth, and we want to be the first to congratulate you on your awesome new smile. As you know, your smile is the first impression you leave with others. A beautiful, healthy smile projects confidence, a positive attitude, and will last a lifetime.
People that care about you may have shared your journey to a new smile. Take a moment and think of those who helped make your new smile possible. Maybe your parents, grandparents, or others. Please make sure you tell them how much you appreciate their support and help.
This last phase of your treatment is called the retention phase, and it is your smile's insurance policy to keep your teeth straight. After your braces are removed, your teeth will shift if your retainers are not worn properly. Now, Dr. Sheehy will explain to you about how your teeth move.
Congratulations. The big day has arrived. We've finally gotten your braces off. Your teeth are nice and straight. So now let's talk about what you can expect to happen from here on out. The way we moved your teeth to get them straight was we applied pressure with the braces, with the Invisalign, with the retainers, whatever we used to apply pressure to move the teeth. Now that we've taken the braces off, there are other pressures that may start to force the teeth to move and go back to some of their earlier positions. Let me show you an example of what I'm talking about. This is a model that represents a tooth with the crown and the root structure. This shows a bone socket, and each tooth is supported by hundreds of little elastic fibers or ligament type fibers. Now, if this tooth were crooked and we put braces on and we turned it to get it straight, you can see that it stretches those little rubber bands, those elastic fibers. And if we simply let that go, it's going to go back to its original position. What's going to happen is that as you grow and as you mature, these fibers are broken down and new fibers are built. So if we turn the tooth, those stretched fibers will eventually be broken down and new ones will be placed that are not in that stretched position, so the tooth can become stable with time. The key is that we need to hold it there until that process occurs, until these new fibers are formed. And that may take a different amount of time for different folks. It's hard for us to measure that pressure. Other pressures, there are elastic fibers in the gum tissue, in the muscle tissues that can apply pressure to the teeth in the same fashion. There can be forces from chewing, from grinding, from clenching your teeth. There can be problems when we have third molars or wisdom teeth that try to come in. So there can be a lot of unmeasurable forces working on the teeth to try to get them to shift. The bottom line is that we've got to control that. We need to expect it to happen and be prepared for it. And that's what retainers are all about. Retainers are designed to try to hold the teeth still long enough so that the new positions can become permanent and solid. There are a lot of different types of retainers, and each individual case or person may require one or another style. The bottom line is we want you to have one that will work well for you, and because it's going to be your responsibility as the patient to wear this properly. Now, when we take the braces off that day, when we give you your retainers, we'll go over the instructions. But we need to have you understand that it's going to be your responsibility to call us if there's a problem, if the retainers were to get lost or broken or damaged in any way, if you notice the teeth shifting. Because it's much easier to hold the teeth still than it is to let the teeth shift and have to go back and do tooth movement. So everyone can expect, probably for a minimum of 5 years, to need to wear these retainers every night. It's easier to just get in the habit, wear it every night, than try to remember to wear it once a week or twice a week or what have you. I hope this explanation has helped you understand some of the concerns that we may have and how your teeth may shift in the future. Remember to please stay in touch with us if there's a problem with your retainers. We can't help you if you don't let us know. So just give us a call. And there are a lot of problems that can occur. Lost retainers, they've been in the microwave, the dogs chew them. So make sure that you understand how to take care of them, and we'll try to go over that with you in detail. We enjoyed serving you, and remember, your retainer is going to help you enjoy your smile for a lifetime.
Your new smile will last a lifetime if your retainers are properly worn. A retainer is an appliance used to hold the teeth in place after braces are removed and will be custom fitted to your mouth. Everyone needs to wear retainers after braces to ensure that the teeth don't shift. There are several types of retainers. Dr. Sheehy feels the best type is an overlay retainer. He has used this type of retainer for over 10 years and finds it most effective in retaining the teeth. They are clear, exact fitting appliances that need no adjustment. Patients find them very easy to wear. Another type of retainer is a holly. Dr. Sheehy chose this type of retainer on certain types of orthodontic cases. They are great appliances, but sometimes need adjustment. Dr. Sheehy recommends retainers to be worn 24 hours a day except to eat and brush for 6 weeks after braces are removed. After the first 6 weeks, retainers should be worn every night for the next 5 years, then as much as needed to hold the teeth in place. Retainers can be cleaned using toothpaste and toothbrush. They should always be in your mouth or in your retainer case with your name and phone number on the outside of this case. This is important. Just look what happens if you don't take proper care of your retainer. As you can see, your retainer needs to be placed in your case in a safe place when not in your mouth.
If you're involved in sports, another way to maintain your smile for a lifetime is the use of a mouth guard. In the past, we've done a video about how important mouth guards can be. Let's take a look at that. In sports, you may accidentally fall or get hit with a ball or a bat. If that's the case, if you get hit in the mouth, it may break a tooth or knock a tooth out. Let's hear from one of our patients on how important it is to wear a mouth guard.
I use my mouth guard to protect my teeth because one season I was playing in a league, summer league, and I went to take a charge and I got elbowed in the teeth and it pushed all 4 of my front teeth back and I broke the bone right above them and I had to have surgery and there was a lot of pain and a lot of work. I use the mouth guard and I wear it every game, every practice, and there's been some instances that I got an elbow again in the mouth, but I've been protected by this.
So again, if you're involved in sports, it's very important to have a well-fitting mouth guard. Ask any of our staff here, we'll be glad to help you get one, or talk to your dentist. They can make a custom-made one for you. That will help you protect your smile for a lifetime. Another issue that we will need to discuss for you specifically is whether or not you have third molars or wisdom teeth, and if so, do we need to follow up with those? Many of us have a permanent first molar, a permanent second molar, and a permanent third molar, also known as a wisdom tooth. The problem with the wisdom tooth is that it tries to erupt or come into position back in the area where the jaw turns and goes into an upward turn. So for most of us, there's not enough room for that tooth to finally make it in. If it doesn't make it in, it can cause some problems. The computer shows here a side view of the development of the wisdom tooth. You can see upper jaw, lower jaw, the teeth in position from the side. This dotted line represents the nerve, the lingual nerve, and this is the developing third molar or wisdom tooth. The crown forms first and then the roots form. Because it's in a position where the jaw goes up and turns right in this corner, there's not much room for that. So as this illustrates, as the tooth tries to come in the mouth, in many cases there will not be enough space. It can't make it all the way in and becomes lodged or impacted right there. If that tooth is left there, you can see it can create damage to the roots of the adjacent teeth. There can be nerve involvement, there can be cyst formation, And in addition to that, it can complicate stability of the teeth and be involved with dental crowding. Therefore, we will recommend that your dentist help us follow up on that, whether those teeth need to come out. Majority of the time, an oral surgeon will remove those for you because that has to be done under a surgical condition where the tooth actually has to be surgically removed. So if there's any questions, make sure you ask us about that. We will help you follow up and make sure that's taken care of. Another way to prevent unwanted shifting and maintain good dental health and a beautiful smile for the rest of your life. Okay?
Dr. Sheehy and his staff of dedicated dental professionals would like to thank you for choosing Sheehy Family Orthodontics to help create your new smile. We enjoy not only creating beautiful smiles, but also developing lifelong relationships with our patients. The greatest compliment we ever receive is when you refer a smile of a friend or family to us. We trust you will take some of our Share a Smile cards, share your smile with others, and send them our way as we look forward to meeting their needs as well. Again, thank you for choosing Sheehy Family Orthodontics. And remember, brush, floss, see your dentist for regular checkups, and wear those retainers. But most of all, enjoy your smile for a lifetime.